Welcome back and welcome to my channel, everybody. I'm so sorry. I tried to go live with my daddy dom caregiver, Stinky, but supposedly I sent him a link and it didn't work, so I'm sorry. And it worked from my babysitter friend. I don't know what the difference is, so I tried. I don't know, maybe something wrong on his end, but we are in a different location in the room, and we're going to read a 5-minute Winnie the Pooh story time. So I'm going to try to relay a message to Rose, and maybe she could read you guys a bedtime story. Hello, my name is Rose, and, my last name, Bunton, and, my name is Rose Bunton, and I'm from 1875 and 1950, and we are the collective system of dissociative identity, and we are our nanny, and we do watch our littles and our ABDL age regression, Emily and Emmeline, and then we have Nadia and Cassie also. So anyways, here are some videos that I have to mention because Cassie is in the forefront and she's telling us what to say. Anything that has to do with TikTok and dissociative identity system, thumbs up those videos. Those are pretty much between Cassie and me going collective system and a little bit of Emily. And those are how we talk and how we view and see the world through this body and their eyes. We have other, alters. We think differently, we look differently, we talk differently, we have different, skin color, hair color, race, religion, creed, gender, sexual preference, and orientation. So anything to do with the TikTok age regression or TikTok dissociative identity disorder, meet the alters, thumbs up those. And the FLDS videos of the Jessup's Kingston FLDS, Winston Blackmore Warren Jeffs, true, thumbs up those. And check out my fabulous Little's Room Tour or ABDL Nursery or ABDL Room Tour. Check out those videos and thumbs them up. And what else here? I think that's pretty much it. Oh, and my cottage core videos on my little tiny birdie friends. Thumbs up those, it helps me out. So we are going to do a lovely story I'm dying to read. And by the way, I love Winnie the Pooh. And as you can see, Emmeline's baby nursery is full of Winnie the Pooh. So we are just going to go pick randomly a chapter and we are just going to read it. So here we go. Here we go. Rue's new babysitter. Here we go. And I'm going to show pictures also. So, Rue dear, your babysitter will be here soon. Kanga said, I don't want to. I don't want a babysitter, Rue cried out. Now, Rue, Mommy's just going to go out to the shops and go shopping for dinner or a din-din. But will you with Aunt Sandy and Kanga? Can you just stay with me while you go to the shops? You'll have fun with Pooh Bear, don't you worry, lovey. Here's the picture. But I want to go shopping with you, Mommy. I want to go shopping with you, Rue cried. I'm really good at shopping and picking things out and dropping it into a trolley. Yes, darling, my dear, I know, Kanga said. She was busy and quite pondering her thoughts about this, and she was busy buttoning up her coat and looking for her pink purse with sparkles. Rue found a large bag and began filling it with lots of pretty things and toys. Look at me, Mommy, I'm shopping, I cried. I'm shopping just like you, Mommy, he cried. I'd be such a big help, won't I? Another time, darling, another time, my dear. Kanga said hello. Hello, excuse me. Hello? Yes? Another time, dear, Kanga said. What another time, asked Rue. Well, not this time, Kanga said. Oh, look, here he comes. It's Pooh Bear now, knocking at the door as we speak. Come on, Pooh, come on in, said Rue. Hello, Pooh. Hello, Rue said. Look, I'm shopping, Mommy, I'm shopping. Oh, darling, now, don't be silly. Pooh Bear's here to babysit you too, while I do some adult things. Now, Pooh, darling, don't let Rue get into any mischief. You know what I'm saying? While, I'll be gone for a bit, but not that long, though. Oh, I won't. I won't let him get into anything, I promise, eh? Said Pooh cheerfully and really happy while he's waving goodbye. Roo, and Pooh waved, and they watched Kanga hop up and down the road with a patch of pink butterflies in her hair and her pink sparkly purse and her fluffy dress. Walking across the bridge, through the forest and over the hills they go. When she was out of their sight, Roo had a big surprise. Roo said, "Let's do face painting, Pooh Bear." "No way," Pooh said. Pooh gave Roo a big hug as he walked back inside the house. "Do you want to make a cup of tea, eh?" And then Pooh put Roo in his high chair and began making tea and feeding him the bottle and putting a dummy in his mouth. "What do you need? What do you mean?" "What you need to cheer you up? Is it a nice snack?" Pooh said. "How about some big fat honey, a big pot of honey?" "Well, I like shopping with Mommy and sparkling purses," Roo said. "I don't want to be a snake, and I don't want to be a hippo." He doesn't want to eat," Pooh said. "He doesn't want to drink out of his bottle." "You don't know how to be a babysitter," asked Roo. "Do you know what you're doing?" "Of course I do. I am Winnie the Pooh. Of course I do," Pooh said. "I will explain it all in the book of the babysitting part 1 book. I'm a good babysitter, part 1, Roo said. "Picking up all the toys. I'll tell you all about it." Ta-da! It's beginning to be a lovely story, eh? The first thing a babysitter does is he plays store and plays shopping with the trolley and taking everything off the shelves and everything off the rail and putting it in your big fat trolley. "Well, I guess so," Roo said. "Pooh, I can try doing this again, can't I?" "Yes, we can. We can do it all day long. Shop until we drop, darling." He showed Pooh how to set up a cash register and where to put the money and all the toys, the coins, the cans, and the pink polka-dotted bags to put the groceries in. When they were finished playing, Pooh sat down to rest because he was really tired from all that eating and playing and jumping up and down. The next thing the babysitter does is comb my hair and do some dishes and let's go do snack time and run a bath. Roo cried, "Let's see what we can do next," jumping up and down all over the chair. "Who can we get bigger and taller to jump higher than me because I'm a kangaroo?" Roo said. "Are you bigger than me?" "Of course I am. You're short and yellow and round and you have a red t-shirt. And I'm tiny and small and got hoppily feet just like Tigger." Pooh was beginning to think a little too much about this questioning. To think there was not much sitting involved in a babysitter, he sighed. How peculiar. Okay, let's find out who goes higher and jumps up and down in a big fat tree. Let's go find out together, eh? There they go together, eh? Thumbs up this video if you want more Winnie the Pooh stories with me as Rose. Of Dissociative Identity, please. "The old apple tree," Roo said, "in the backyard was perfect to jump over and jump near." Roo jumped up, but he totally missed it. He couldn't even reach even the highest branch with the lowest leaves on the floor, eh? "Babysitters always give a boost up because you're a lot taller than me," he said. "I see," Pooh replied. "No way." "Well, let's try this again." Roo hopped off the branch to another branch and Pooh climbed up behind him, sneaking away like a snake up a tree. "Ha, crikey," Mom said. "Roo, look at those big fat apples. They're sitting on the tree. Get the basket and throw them in the trolley, eh? The babysitter was always picking happy apples for us for dinner." That's what they were doing. "Let's put this back in the trolley in a little basket, shall we?" Pooh scrambled up the highest branch and almost fell, but then he picked up for the most big fat bright red apple and tucked it under him. He tucked it so far on his arm that he had 2 baskets full of apples and only one hand to get down on the bottom of the tree, eh? Then he was inching his way slowly back down the tree. "Don't fall now." "Oh no! Wow!" Pooh cried. "You can't climb with one arm, silly, eh?" "Oh, crikey, I'm just that sort of a bear. Oofy poofy doopy bear. Babysitters always know what to do." "A babysitter, Pooh," shouted as I fell into a rue branch. I fell into the rue branch. The apples went all off the tree, eh? Oh no, this is not a good thing. Together they sat down side by side, swinging their big fat trees and their big fat feet, eating big fat red apples, sitting on a big fat red tree. This was the best dinner I've ever had, Rue said. Happily. Seriously. Really? You think so? What do babysitters do after dinner? Pooh Bear said. Well, Pooh acts. They give baths with lots of bubbles and toys and all types of stuff for age regression and ABDL. No way! Including toys and lots of bubbles, eh? Yes, lots of bubbles inside, Rue showed Pooh. Here, let's dump the big fat bottle. Babysitters always pour lots of suds in the tub while the bottle was filling up. The solution in the water and the bath bubbles were making more and more suds, flowing over the bathroom down the flowing stairs of water. Just right, Pooh said. Roo took off his little tiny shirt and hopped in with Pooh Bear. They played with the boats, the bears, and the mermaids and the fairies under the bubbles and under the sea. There they go, looking at a Christmas tree. Where are you? Marco Polo, Polo Marco. Where's Roo? Pooh asked. He blew on another bubble. Wow, wet bubble over there. But he couldn't even see Roo anymore. Pooh is fantastically switching and swashing and splish-splashing his hands through the water and the bubbles. Roo, darling, where are you? Roo was nowhere to be found. Crikey, look who's jumping up in the air like a squeaky squirrel. A little voice, Pooh cried here. A little more Roo. A little more Roo, my little do. There you are, darling, Pooh cried as he was walking right into Pooh's bedroom. Roo was all bundled up, wet, jumping all over the bed, soaking wet, with no nappy on, and his dummy was completely gone and fell into the floor. Pooh chased the little kangaroo all over the flat with a towel. When he was finally caught, with Pooh, dried him off quickly. Put your jammies on, eh? It's time to take you straight up to the bedroom. You gotta take your medication, eh? I'm getting tired myself as a babysitter. Running after you is a lot of work. It's more work than eating a big fat pot of honey with bees attached to it. I don't want to, Roo said. He was flustering and feathering around. Oh, silly. Just put your arms around me. I'm gonna rock you to sleep, and I'm gonna sing you a song. I'm stuck in the chair right now. I can't. Okay, let me pick you up. Oh well, Pooh sighed as he climbed into a chair. Why don't you give me a spoonful of honey and I'll be the babysitter and you be the baby? I'm not feeling so well. I think I could use it. Why not? Let me take a break, Pooh said. Being a babysitter after all is lots and lots of work. Now, Pooh, dear, here's your medication, Roo said. I'm going to be a grown-up right now in a big, deep voice and feed you a spoonful of honey with medication. Much better, Pooh sighed. Thank you, Roo. You are our best babysitter ever. Oh, crikey, bloody hell. No way. I'm the babysitter, Roo. No, I'm not. Pooh Bear said I'm the babysitter, Roo, and they sang happily ever after. Just then, Kanga opened the door, and she saw that Roo and Pooh were snuggled up together, sleeping in a chair with so much bubbles and water all over the place. Mommy, look at me now, Roo shouted. I'm a babysitter while Pooh is being, of course, a silly old bear. Kanga said with a smile, thank you so much for taking care of my sweet baby, and I got some honey at the shops, so let's have some din-din. I hope you liked this story, and if you want more of this, thumbs up the video, and this was the end of the story. I love yous, and my name is Rose from Dissociative Identity. Talk to you later, lovey.